Welcome in 2018, the first winter storm of the year, Grayson, has already taken 16 lives across New England. The storm will be dumping an estimated 8 to 12 inches of snowfall in the New England area. More severe conditions off the coast of Massachusetts include severe coastal flooding caused by the 13 to 18-foot waves crashing at the shore.
Bringing some of the coldest temperatures in decades, with a wind chill of negative 22 degrees, Grayson had people from Florida to Maine taking cover and bundling up. Blizzard conditions are expected to show in Boston, Massachusetts, all of Maine, and New Hampshire. Also, South Carolina and southern Georgia are expecting freezing rain, along with northern Florida, which has already had some snowfall. But before we take a look at that footage, we'll be right back.
Have a disabled family member that's always wanted to run a marathon? Well, now you can. Later, JMN News will be in Southbridge Tool in Dudley to talk to one of the owners about the heartwarming business. Here's the actual footage from yesterday's storm from Marlborough, Massachusetts. As you can see, these are not safe driving conditions. The bomb cyclone that developed overnight provides gusts of winds up to 80 miles per hour and have made the conditions more like hurricane weather. Here's what a local citizen has to say about the storm.
Today I have Paulette here, a long-term Massachusetts resident. How has the storm been affecting you today, sir?
Well, I tried to get up and go to work, but the snow started flying really hard and furious, so I ended up coming home, working from home. It wasn't so bad, I've done that before, but I like to get into the office if I can.
Has this been the worst storm you experienced in New England so far?
I've experienced a few bad ones. I mean, 2 years ago we had them every weekend in February, but this is a pretty good one, I must say.
Is it true that it's been the coldest week in decades in New England so far?
I don't know about decades, but I mean, it was cold a couple years ago. We had it before we went away, and I mean, it was really cold, but not for this long period of time. So I'd say it's a pretty good cold snap.
Thank you for your time. Back to you.
Yeah.
Thank you, Paulette. Our next segment includes a heartwarming visit to Southbridge Tool and Manufacturing to see and learn how these special Hoyt running tools are made.
This morning, we're here outside of Southbridge Tool and Manufacturing in Dudley, Massachusetts for the inside scoop to see how Hoyt running chairs are made. So, when did Southbridge Tool start making these chairs?
We started making these Hoyt running chairs, I think this is our 6th year. It was 6 years ago that we actually got into the product itself.
What's the story behind the making of these chairs?
It's a very good story. We started with Dick Hoyt and his son Rick. Were running back then in local marathons, especially the Holland 5K, which they're from. And they had some, back then compared to what they are now, they were crude bikes. They were like a wheelchair that he used to push. My nephew ran into Dick one time in a supermarket, and he went up to him and he said, "I heard your story about you and your son," and they got talking, and he told him that we have a family business that produces and works with metal all the time. Time went on, Dick contacted our nephew Michael and said, well, maybe we could come down and talk about doing these kind of things. And that's how it started. He gave us the ideas of what they wanted to do with his son, and we tried to expand as we go along and to make the chairs better and better and better, where we are today.
Isn't that amazing? Thank you, Peter, for joining us today. Reporting live from Southbridge Tool, I'm Nicole. Back to you, Madeline.
What a wonderful story. That's it for today, ladies and gentlemen. Until next time, this is Josie Willett,
Maddie Cedar, and Nicole.